bitch ass police fucking up a nigga day. They some hoes.
So I guess we've got a new hero down in Memphis, Tennessee by the name of Brandon Weber. Now the cops say that Brandon is not really a hero because he went down to Mississippi and tried to buy like an Xbox or something during one of these sketchy meetups. The guy showed up, he shot him 5 times. We don't have any video from Mississippi, but it went down pretty much like this, with only a slightly different result, since Brandon's victim, even though he was shot 5 times, lived. This guy up in Gary, Indiana, robbed under identical circumstances, did not.
Victim, just 16 years old, shot and killed over an Xbox the thieves didn't even get. Police here asking for some help tonight and warning people about selling stuff online.
I don't wish this on anybody.
His mother still can't believe he's gone. Last night, his father saw Johnny Pelliera shot and killed on this street in Gary.
I really hope that whoever did it gets caught, gets found. I want my little brother to have justice.
He would have been a junior this fall at Merrillville High. Loved video games and cars, especially Trans Ams. Just got his license, and this was going to be his.
He was more than my son, he was my friend.
He sounds like a wonderful kid.
Oh my God, he was.
Police say Johnny was selling an Xbox, found some buyers using an app. His father drove him here.
These 2 individuals are from the neighborhood. They lured them into the neighborhood, brought them to an abandoned home in that neighborhood.
His dad knew something was up, saw the gun, tried to warn his son, but Johnny was shot in the back as he ran to the car, pronounced dead a short distance from the scene. Tonight, friends are using Facebook to raise money for his funeral.
I just completely don't understand. I just don't understand how somebody over an Xbox can take somebody's life.
And as of tonight, not much in the way of a suspect description, just 2 African-American males, late teens to early 20s. Police say they are looking for some tips from the public, and they're reminding anyone involved in any kind of online transaction to meet in a public, well-lit, safe place like a police station parking lot.
That's why the U.S. Marshals were looking for him, but even though his friends probably knew what a sketchy character Brandon was, they don't really care.
Of anger from friends of Weber. Brandon Weber's friends actually gathered at Central High School today around noon. Weber, we're told, graduated from that high school back in 2017. Fox 13's Alexa Lorenzo is live there in Fraser tonight with more reaction. Alexa?
And a lot of those friends are also now here at the home. You can see it's pretty busy. There are cars lining the street in front of the home where investigators say everything happened. But it's peaceful. We spent the day going through a Facebook Live that the suspect posted hours before he was shot and killed. Brandon Weber went live on Facebook the same day of the shooting.
Hey, where you at, D-Money?
The now deleted 8-minute-long video shows the 20-year-old talking to friends through the comments and smoking.
You take me for a joke.
Until he drives past police.
Don't ride past me. You got to catch me, homie.
He said catch. They're saying he said kill. You know, to make it seem like it was justifiable.
His longtime friends gathered at their alma mater today, Central High School. They were there to express their concern with how U.S. Marshals handled the situation. They shot and killed him.
We don't know Brandon to have warrants. No one does.
Investigators say he did. Warrants out of Hernando, Mississippi. The TBI says U.S. Marshals found Weber in Fraser Wednesday afternoon. Detectives tell us Weber rammed a car into an officer's cruiser and got out with a gun. That's when U.S. Marshals took his life.
It's just crazy how they went there for a search warrant and left with a dead body.
His friends say the family is begging for more information from investigators. They say Weber was loved by everyone and did not have problems with police.
It's hard to even think about it, even to imagine, you know, that a person you know personally has to go through something like that. A person who has kids, a person who has things going for themselves.
They tell me he was a student at the University of Memphis and the heart of their friend group.
You knew if you needed anything, you could call Brandon. You know, if you needed to talk, you could call Brandon.
These tears sparked activism. Weber's friends tell me they won't stop until they get more details from detectives.
When you bring a whole city out because of somebody whose life was taken, you know that person wasn't just a limb on a tree. That was the tree.
Why don't we hear a little bit from Brandon's cousin?
These folks lining right, bro. These folks lining up like they right, bro. These folks lining up like they right, bro. This shit crazy, bro. This shit crazy hell, fool, on God, bro. This shit crazy hell, fool. These folks lining up like they right, bro. Look at these bitches, bro. These folks just killed my motherfucking cousin, bro. These folks just killed my motherfucking cousin, bro. This shit crazy, bro. This shit done killed my cousin down there laying in the street, fool. Laying in the yard, bro. I'm with wherever y'all with. I promise, I'm with wherever y'all with. I don't want to hear no nice ass shit, bro. I don't want to hear no nice ass shit, bro. I mean, if I'm with whatever y'all with, bro. If y'all want to whoop the police, I'm with it. Y'all want to whoop these folks, I'm with it, bro. It's on GD, fool. It's on GD, bro. These folks done killed Brandon, bro. This shit crazy, bro. Man, fuck a job, bro. I don't want to hear no nice ass shit, bro. I mean, I don't want to hear no nice ass shit. I don't want to hear that shit, bro. That's my mom. I don't want to hear no motherfucking nice ass shit, bro. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear that shit, bro. I don't want to hear that shit, fool. I don't want to hear that shit, bro. Nigga kill my motherfucker. What you mean, bro?
And here's Brandon himself bragging about how he's a badass and the cops are never going to take him in. Yeah, I didn't understand it either, but luckily I found somebody who interpreted the words for us so we could figure it out. Yeah, they say he's smoking something. Yeah, that's pot. Okay, that's a blunt, that's pot, that's marijuana, that's cannabis sativa. Yeah, that's Brandon bragging how he's going to smoke some joints and give the cops what's coming to them if they decide to mess with him, by God.
Bitch ass police fucking up a nigga day. They some hoes. What's up? Big Jude come ride me in a minute. Oh, really? I'm finna pull back up. Y'all got the hood out. What's up, Slump? Man, these folks hot in the hood. Man, they bullshit. Somebody, he just humped his thigh at me. The police. Oh, God. Look at these bitches. Don't ride past me. You got to catch me, homie. You got to catch me, homie. I ain't even gonna lie, I'm gonna do that ass so bad that it pinned off. It be so funny seeing them bitches. And I'm gonna pull out so they can see me. They cannot kill me. They wanna be me. I'm the young nigga. Yeah, diamond, hit her, they BB. Yeah, these bitches, I got them TV. I go smoke some bitches, they hate, they wanna be me. Yeah, these niggas, they hate, they can't see me. Yeah.
Well, just for the hell of it, how about a little bit of reality to balance up that fiction we just heard? This is coming from a cop, the same cop who walked us through all the bad business in Los Angeles, California, when those two cops were ambushed. One was shot in the housing projects of the Shoot Newton district. Hey, Colin, he says, here's a fun fact about the U.S. Marshal as it relates to the Memphis shooting and subsequent riots. The U.S. Marshal is basically dedicated to one main task: the location and apprehension of only the most dangerous criminals. I have an officer assigned to the U.S. Marshal Task Force as a task force officer. A city officer like my guy is cross-sworn as a federal agent, so he has powers to enforce federal warrants. The U.S. Marshal and my task force guy select the most violent and dangerous targets to pursue. In fact, before I will even authorize my officer to participate in an apprehension, he must bring a packet to me outlining the target's great danger to the community. It is only then that they will adopt the target. All that being said, I can tell you from personal experience and supervision that the U.S. Marshal and their officers only go after the worst of the worst. You have to earn the right to be pursued by them. I guarantee you they were hunting this poor fella for no reason whatsoever other than the fact that he was expected to fight, expected to run, expected to ram cop cars, expected to have a gun. And looky there. It's exactly what he did. It's not a coincidence. It wasn't random. They went after the worst of the worst, and he responded as was anticipated. Let's see if they burn their city down. Again, signed, your cop.
Please, sir. I want some more.
So here's what we're looking in the eye in Memphis right now. Let's see how many of all of us have the guts to look it in the eye, to keep staring at it without flinching. The fellas and lovely ladies knew the marshals were after a very, very dangerous dude who just tried to kill somebody over a Xbox or some minor thing worth a couple of bucks. They knew he had a gun. And they knew he was wolfing about about the cops and what he was going to do. They knew that. And after the cops caught him, after the marshals caught him and gave him what he asked for, suicide by cop, everybody decided they were going to burn Memphis down anyway, even though the cops and the marshals were doing their jobs, taking a very dangerous fella off the streets. And by the time the fellas were finished, 36 cops and 2 reporters were injured. 36 cops went to the hospital. I don't know if those 2 reporters went to the hospital or not. So down in Memphis, they got it all figured out, whether I have it figured out, whether you have it figured out or not. Crime is the new black entitlement. Anybody gets in the way of that, they're going to make a whole lot of black kids angry.